I want to show you guys how I turned this Sig Sauer into this Sig Sauer. Let's get into it. Welcome everybody into this week's Gunsaholic Anonymous meeting, where we tell our loved ones we're getting the help we need, but we're really here to talk about guns. So I want to show you guys how I took a regular Sig P320, it was a full size, yes, and turned it into this firearm right here, which is a Specter Comp. Without buying a Specter Comp, I saved myself about $500-600, and you guys can do it too. Let's get into it. So I bought this Sig P320 a couple years ago when I was first getting into firearms. I already had the compact. Then I saw this used, and I already had the X compact. I liked that firearm, and I said, well, you know what? Let me look at this one. So they had this used for $400, $399. So I picked it up and took it to the range, fired it, no problem. And I was just like, you know what? I already have one of these, just a compact version, you know. So it kind of sat in the back of the safe for a while. Then they come out with the Specter Comp a couple years after I had purchased this, and I really like the Specter Comp, but the Specter Comp is around $1,500, and I paid $400 for this. So you're talking about $1,100 difference. So I started slowly buying parts for this gun. The first thing I bought was the Specter Comp slide. This was from Sig Sauer, brand new. As you can see, I have been firing this slide. It's very dirty. But it is the Custom Works slide from Sig Sauer with the gold nitride barrel. The comp already put on, the whole 9 yards. This slide comes done. The only problem with this slide is when I went to go put it on my Sig was I did not know that my grip module was not going to work. Whoops. I had this, which looked very funny to me. So what I paid for this was about $700. I had a coupon code or a promotion code from USCCA for Sig Sauer, and it was a one-time use, so I used it on this, saved myself, I think 15 or 20% off the slide. So I paid about $700 for the slide. So I went and bought the Sig Sauer full size, full rail grip module. And this one does, if you can see down there, have the weight installed. So you have to pull your fire control unit out and install the weight. So that adds like, I don't know, about 2 ounces to the grip. And you can actually feel a difference when the slide's not on it, that this grip is much heavier than the other one. Put that on, and now it looks perfect. I also added this gas pedal. This was not from Sig Sauer. And this magwell, which also was not from Sig Sauer. But everything else, including the weight, is from Sig. So I paid about $70 for the grip, another $40 for the weight. I think about $30 for the gas pedal, another $40, $50 for the magwell. So if you add that up, you're looking at call this 100, 800 magwell. Call it, we'll round up $900. So I saved about $600 if I were just to go buy the Specter Comp, versus I bought all the parts and made a Specter Comp. The only difference is the trigger is not gold. And then I could take all this off and put the FCU back into my old module with the old barrel, and I technically have 2 firearms then. So that's how I saved about 600 bucks on getting a Specter Comp. Then I picked up this mag extension. So this is the original 17 round Sig Sauer mag. Came with the gun. Bought this extension for $40. Made it 21 rounds. Thought the mag just looked a little bit better than the 21 round mag Sig Sauer comes out with. Nothing wrong with those. I just thought that fit the gun a little bit better. So really the next thing I have to do is get an optic for this. Maybe a light. And we're ready to go. So if you guys have any optic recommendations for me for this firearm, let me know that down in the comments. Also, if you enjoyed a video like this where I show you how I built my Specter Comp without spending Specter Comp money, let me know that by dropping a like on this video. And remember, also get down there and subscribe so you guys don't miss another GA meeting. These things happen weekly, and you can tell your loved one that you're getting the help you need. And we're really here to talk about guns. They don't have to know that part. But that's all I got for you this week, guys. Until our next GA meeting, thanks.